In this video, we're going to show you how to replace an ABS sensor on your Chevy Silverado 2500. This is going to be located behind the front wheel. Let's get started. Using a 21mm socket, loosen all of the lugs for the center cap. Remove the center cap. Using a 22mm socket, remove all of the lug nuts. Remove the wheel. Using a pair of pliers, I'm going to pinch the plastic clip for the ABS harness and pull it out of the bracket. Using a 10mm socket, remove the bolt for the bracket. Right here, you should have one more plastic stay that's holding your ABS harness down to the upper control arm. Pop that out of the upper control arm using a trim tool. Remove the plastic stay using a trim tool. Reach up and find your connector. It may be stuck to the back of this strut tower. If it is, go ahead and use your trim tool and pop it up. We're going to remove the connector. We're going to pull back on this tab and then push back and remove the connector. On the back side of our caliper, we're going to remove our two caliper bracket bolts using a 21mm socket. Remove the bolts. When you remove this next bolt, nothing will be holding up this caliper assembly, so we want a hand on it so it doesn't fall off. Remove both bolts, and we're going to pull the caliper assembly off of the rotor. We're going to swing this forward. I have a caliper hanging hook. I'm going to install into my caliper bracket, and then hang it from somewhere where there's going to be no tension on my brake hose. Remove the rotor. Using a 5mm Allen, we're going to remove the bolt. Using a pair of pliers, we're going to grab that sensor. We're going to wiggle it back and forth and pull up and remove it from the knuckle assembly. I'm going to take a clean rag and wipe the area. Just get rid of any of the loose rust and crust. Try not to wipe any of this into that hole. Install the new sensor into place. Get the bolt started and snug it down. Torque the bolt to 13 Newton meters. Install the rotor onto the hub. Install the caliper assembly around the rotor. Get the bolt started. Snug the bolts down. Torque the caliper bracket bolts to 220 foot-pounds. Put the brake line bracket in place and get the bolt started. Snug the bolt down. Pull the ABS harness up and get it installed into that bracket. Install the plastic stay into the upper control arm. Install the plastic stay into the strut tower. Pull the connector up, and we're going to install this. Push until you hear a click. If you don't, give it a pull. Make sure it's locked on. There's a plastic stay on the bottom of this connector, which goes right behind this tower right here. Ours is totally rotted out and doesn't stay, but if you have that, go ahead and place this right down in there. Install the wheel. Get all of the lug nuts started. Snug down all the lug nuts. Torque the wheels to 140 foot-pounds in a star pattern. Install the center cap. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.